Okay, back from the break, and what I'm doing now is I'd like to talk about rates, okay? I'm going to go all the way back to a simple rock beat. There it is, okay? Now, that sort of business there, did you notice that that's a whole crotchet worth, one whole beat, okay? 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then I sort of put in the typical quavers, half a beat. Oh, sorry, I'll start again. Now, this is where you can play a fairly basic beat. And then make it really, get funky with it, Now, when I say rates, what happens is that you could be playing just a normal rock beat, have quavers there, but the rate is a crotchet rate. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could also do a minim rate, which would make it a half time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. You could turn it the other way around and make it a quaver rate. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that would be considered a cut time, double time essentially. Now what happens is with the colours of a hi-hat, you can accentuate that rate of play within a normal rock beat, and then work on different little things. Now here's a little thing with the naturally occurring open hi-hats that I've talked about already. How would it be if I just played quavers with the hand and the left foot at the same time? So they're playing in unison, and then what happens is you start to work the effect of it. You see, get that? So it's a bit splashy, but what starts to happen is, so you get that kind of effect. Now, here's something for you, okay? Did you notice that what I was doing there, every time I did a double tap, I was getting a little free open one, a little quick one. Now have a look at this. I'm playing quavers. I'm pumping away with my foot. I'm going to play a paradiddle. There it is there. Then I put what I just played on the floor tom over to the hi-hat. So here's it. Now, as you get into that, So, do you see what's going on here? You get that doom bop bop. Now, as you keep doing that, you can try it with a double paradiddle, a triple paradiddle, but essentially what goes on is if you're playing the hi-hat and the stick at the same time, now you could call that crotchets, you could call them quavers, whatever it is, but as soon as you put in a double tap, see, there's your naturally occurring hi-hat, right? Open hi-hat, because in the sense that what you're doing, you're catching the cymbal as your foot's coming back up. You see? And that brings us just to good old disco, doesn't it? There's also the little splashy, you can catch it just Hoi! So there's that little bit of business there. Now, all right, so another break, and what I'm going to do when I come back is start to talk about dual ride effects and all this. This is stuff that goes back to a lot of different people, but Steve Gadd's the one. Okay, so I'll be talking about that great man when we come back after the break. Okay, see you soon.